Hello, amazing artists. Today we are going to draw a tree out of the letter Y and emphasis on the letter V. Here's a sample, and I have here my paper that I'm going to share with you. Now remember, at any step in this video, you can stop so that you can work at your own pace and catch up. First thing you want to do is kind of find the center of your paper. Some people like to fold the paper, maybe make a little indent right there, and then with your pencil very lightly, and I'm not using pencil because you can't see it on the screen, kind of make a very light line across. You can see on this one, I did it darker for you. So that way you can use your entire canvas for your art. And then with a pencil, you're going to draw the letter Y on the whole paper. I'm not using my pencil, so that way you can see it on camera. So my Y, I would bring this straight down. You can use brown or black when it's time to trace over. So I'm using the black now, but remember you're using pencil, and then your V will come out. So there, you have your entire page being used. A Y. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make some branches because trees have branches. So I'm going to pull one straight up. 1, 2, 3, and we don't want it symmetrical, so maybe I'll put 4 because trees are not symmetrical. Then the next step, you can add your branches that go in different directions, because if you've ever looked at a tree, their branches go in different directions. So I'm going to start here and branch and kind of, make them a little irregular. This one I might curve a little bit to make it look real, curve. You can absolutely make them overlap because trees are like the perfect example. I'm just going in and making lines. The more lines you make, the more spaces you'll have to color in. So when you've got to this part, you can trace it with your black crayon. I always like to take the bottom part to do this, so that way you have a nice bold line. See how you can use your crayons? A nice bold line. You're not using the point, you're using the other end. A nice bold line to trace everything. Okay, bold. This is the part I told you about style. I just broke the crayon. Some people like to press hard, some people like to press light. I just pressed hard and broke my crayon, and that's okay. If you trace your lines and it's not exactly on your line that you originally drew, that's okay. So there we go. And then after you have done that, you can color in your sections like I've done here. Now this one doesn't look finished because I showed you different examples of what you can do. You can paint on it if you'd like, you can use your pastels if you'd like, or you could use your crayons. I'm going to use crayons, and I'm going to show you how you can use your crayons for the different colors, the different sections. So I'm going to color this section orange. And I'm pressing pretty lightly for this, but if I'd like to make another section with orange and make it darker, all I do is press harder. So then that way, my orange color is bolder. You see that? So there's some difference, some value difference that's in this piece. Let's see, I'll do a purple. Here's a light purple. I'm pressing lightly. And then let's press darker. You don't have to press it so hard that you break the crayon like I did. So then that way you can see that's a way to use your crayons. Okay? Then when this is all finished, you will have a tree with beautiful background. Now you can do, if you want, I did here, I just colored this in, but you know what, friends? I just thought of something. You can make a background. You want to make an autumn background in the background with some green in it, or if you want to make a spring background, you can draw some flowers. you know, in here if you'd like. So that's how you draw a tree using the V and the Y. Have fun, artists. I can't wait to see your final product.